everyone, Fable Fox Weaver here today. Is a Monday. Is a Monday. Today is a Monday. I get all confused when I don't stream on Sunday, which I didn't yesterday. I streamed on Saturday. Then it gets weird because for a moment there I was like, no, it's Tuesday because I didn't stream yesterday. Anyway, today I continue the Baldur's Gate adventure. Nowhere even near to the end. Just started, I believe, Act 3. I'm not sure. I never played this before. And I avoid as much as possible information, except when I'm in a when I don't know how to proceed, or if I have any doubts, I might look up like little bits of information. But other than that, I try to avoid as much as possible. Now, I tried going to sleep, but they said someone in your camp wants to talk to you. And I don't know what that is because no one has a thingy on top of their heads. Unless, aha, Dame Aelin. Okay. Well. How is it like being in a relationship where you're 3 levels above?
I should speak up.
Your partner.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Hello, Sari. Hello. What's that story about milk before cereal? That is like it's one of. So, how far back do I go? How much about myself will I give you? I have like recurring jokes, right? For example, I want to break the ice and there's an awkward silence. I break the joke about the weather. It always works. It's like, we've been silent for like 3 minutes, no one's talking. Well, the weather is nice. It always works because everyone, like, you know, everyone understands the awkwardness and and when you resort to talking about the weather, you know it's things are dire, and everyone has a laugh. Now, the milk before cereal thing is like the most divisive thing I know. So if you're in a group and you want to create chaos and discord, talk about milk before cereal. You could talk about like the proper way to eat an Oreo, but I think it's not as divisive. I think if you really, you go milk and cereal. It's like it's the most 50-50 thing, and people are passionate about it. Pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on pizza is not as 50-50 as you might think. I'll tell you why. Because milk before cereal, it's either one or the other. And people have been doing it all their lives. Um, they're ready to defend it. Pineapple on pizza, I don't find it as divisive. Yeah, sure, there are people who are very against it, but the ones who are for it are already sort of already doing it in a way that they're trying to prove that it's good, you know? So you'll have, on one hand, like, oh no, that's disgusting. Then you have some that are like, yeah, I mean, if I have to. And then you have some that are like, I mean, it's not that bad. And then you have some that that is like, no, I love it. You know? So it's not 50. It's not as harsh. Pineapple on pizza is not as harsh as milk before cereal. Milk before cereal, no. You have like some are like, no, they will die. Everyone will die on that hill. A bowl before everything else. Yes, I think we can all agree on that. I'm sure there's like a 1% that'll be like, no, I drink it straight from the carton, and I eat the cereal from the box, and everything gets mixed in my mouth, and that's the best way to do it because it saves on water, cleaning the dishes. So it's actually the way that saves the planet, you know. And I just made a point for them. It's still in a big yeah, but it's kind of like a bowl. It's kind of like a bowl. That's chaotic evil. Leongon, hello. It isn't. It's a bowl with a handle, so it's like, come on, like different labels for the same thing. But yeah, no, I have. Sari, I understand cereal before milk. I understand, like, from a nutrition perspective, it's easier to measure the cereal that you're going to eat. Okay, so if you're weighting like how many carbs you eat, but then that's just dumb. No one does that. No one. I mean, I know as a diabetic, I know people who weight food, but no one eating cereal will be worried about nutrition, because if you're worried about nutrition, you eat something else, because cereal is like the worst thing you can eat. Even the ones that don't have as much sugar. It's just, you know, it's nutrition wise, it's cardboard. There's nothing there. It's just sugar, and it's good. I like it. It's tasty, but it's not good for you. That's why if you notice, like on the Nestle cereal boxes, I'm never gonna be sponsored by Nestle. They have for a nutritious breakfast, make this a part of how do you say it, of a balanced, yeah, make this a part of a balanced meal, something like that. And then they would be like, oh, so what that means is you eat it with fruit and other things that are already a breakfast, so the cereal is actually not doing anything there. You can adjust the other things and you'll have a breakfast. I find that very funny. It's like, if you have a breakfast and you add this on top of that breakfast, then you will have a nutritious meal. Then you don't need the cereal. It's just tasty. As for milk before cereal, that's how I've been doing all my life. I also understand that that's how they do it on TV when they're advertising cereal. That's because that's like very cinematic. You have the cereal and then the milk goes on top. It's much better than the other way around. But I'm gonna stop being politically correct. Milk before cereal is the way to go. Because it preserves the crispiness of the cereal. I like my food to fight. Okay? I like the crunch. Like opening a soda can for the sound. It makes a sound. It's musical. If I want to wait my cereal, I can do it aside. But here's the thing: I like my milk warm when I eat cereal, especially during the winter. So if I eat it with a cereal, it'll just be soggy. And if I heat it separately, then I'm just creating dirty dishes for no reason. So that at that point I'd be heating a bowl with the milk, then another bowl with cereal, and then instead of doing this, I do this. Like, it's the same thing. It leads to the same result. So the cereal landing on an empty bowl. Yes, it's part of the experience. I get you addicted. I don't need that. I like cereal. I fight every day against the choice of not eating cereal. Like when you hear someone else opening it, so again, I already do make the choice of not eating like the sugary ones. Like I really like, for example, Lion, which has like a sort of caramel chocolate taste. I really liked cinnamon golden grams, but they stopped making them or selling them. I don't understand the point. It's like fig Nestum. It was the best one, and they stopped. I don't understand how these companies hate profit. I love eating plain chocolate cereal. Best midnight snack. Yeah, but okay. Then you're not. Then the milk is out of the question. I kind of get that too. But it's not the same thing, right? Oh no! Whenever I think about chocolate cereal, which one, by the way, Sari? You mean like Shaka Peak, or the one that looks like rabbit crap? The Nesquik. Cinnamon golden grams still exist? Where? Not on that supermarket. No, they have a different name. It's not the same thing. It's cinnamon something. It's not cinnamon golden grams. It's a different thing. Completely different thing. It's not the same. If it doesn't have the same Cocoa Puffs, I don't know those. Have we ever tried Cocoa Puffs? I don't think we have. Either Crunch or Chocolate Clusters. Chocolate Clusters. Oh. Okay. I like clusters, but I like the plain ones. I like the ones with just almonds. I'm a diva cereal wife. We have the fireplace on, and I have too many clothes on. So what you're telling me is that Rui knows where to get some cinnamon golden grams? I haven't actually tried the other ones. The ones Christina was referring to. Because she it's not her favorite, like she just sees, oh, there's some cinnamon ones, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Also look. Okay. We need to get to the bottom of this. I actually, at some point, I was part of a group on Facebook that was like, bring Fig Nestum back. I found their posts funny. Because every post, it was about bringing Nestum, Fig Nestum back. Like it was the best thing ever. And to be honest, it might be, I don't know. When I think about Nestum, I have, like, my memory is tricky. I don't remember eating it as a baby or a very small child. I remember eating as a teenager sometimes. And first of all, the carbs, the amount of sugar in it, Jesus, it's the very worst. Out of all the cereals, that's the one I cannot eat. And it's also very tricky because the way I remember it is way better than it actually is. So every time I get a box, I end up disappointed. And I was like, ah, damn it! If only it was Fig Nestum, which I remember from when I was a kid. Is it true every Fruit Loops color has the same flavor? No, I think they're. Well, I think so. But I think I don't think Christina agrees. I'm not. It exists in Portugal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the cinnamon golden grams. No, it's not. Cinnamon golden grams are cinnamon golden grams. If they were the same thing, they would have the same name. Replying to each color is a different flavor. Oh, there you go. I mean, they all taste the same. It's been blind tested. Christina, you've been tricked. I agree. I think it's just they say it's all natural, but I'm not so sure. Christina's world has shattered. Psychological warfare right in here. You know, that's why I prefer Cheerios, like plain Cheerios. Look, there was a time in my life where I couldn't eat anything, so I learned to enjoy the bland stuff. I wouldn't even eat Cheerios back then, but I ate so much stuff that hadn't flavor that even those things taste great to me now. So I enjoy the small things, you know? The artificial flavor is a mix of a bunch of flavors, so your brain can pick one based on visual clues. Mind trick! I see. And I don't. For example, the tea. I'm drinking tea now. It's fruity. I like fruit. It's not technically tea. It's an infusion. I like fruity infusions. And if you put them side by side, I can tell the difference. But I cannot, for the life of me, figure out which fruits this is. When I was a kid, I would actually play a game. Well, sort of play a game. My mom would make, what do you call a milkshake? It's not. Yeah, it's a milkshake. Just like blended fruit with the yogurt or milk, and I would try to figure out which fruits she put on. Some are very obvious, like orange. If you put orange in, like it will stand out. But others like banana or apple, they're harder to figure out. My milkshake bring like one of those fake ads saying psychologists hate this trick. Yeah. What is an infusion compared to tea? Is it when you make a tea with a fruit in its near in vicinity? I think I don't know.
Infusion doesn't have the meat. And in this case, infusion,
There's no tea leaf. There's no leaves.
it's just the fruit.
But say if I got to the backyard, got a bunch of herbs, dried them, and then boiled them, yeah, that would be tea. Sounds like enchanting your tea with wind magic. It's best served with tea. If you know what I mean. Oh. Been infused, yes. It sounds fancier. I like infusion. It makes me it makes me sound fancy. It's not tea, it's an infusion. What do you know about this? Shut up. Hello, Rock and Brothers, hello. Tea and popcorn. Tea and popcorn. I would. Yeah. Tea and popcorn. Tea to wash it down. I think popcorn would be the main thing. But yeah. If there's infusion, what would be the X-fusion? I don't know. You tell me. What? would be in infusion. No, the opposite would be an extraction, right? The thing is, you can read a sentence with both types of tea in either position in the sentence. Yes, they both work. Open your mind to the sensation. Yes, let's open our
Your
minds.
mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Here we go. He's cosplaying as Wednesday.
Suntom! Watarina no jutsu!
They're hurting the doggy. Oh no, it's a dude. Is that baby Shadowheart? Not baby, but yeah. Young Shadowheart. It's also a Tiarina no jutsu. So it wasn't a wolf.
You remember that
Just
it
here
is
to
a
water.
common
Hello,
right amongst
Runa.
Luna's followers
Hey.
to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
Oh no.
Father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Fucking Radaj, what are you up to? Every time we talk, you're working on some different project. Thank you for the shout out, Christina. Gotta go. Leongon, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. So, I need to save them. Perhaps this isn't. No, this is a great idea. Does this mean you're a Selionite? So she was of a different cult. And they turned her. He's in fact gone. Good, well done, Sari. Well done. Ah,
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Getting our parents back sounds dangerous. That seems like the middle option. I want to say yes, I'll help. But I think Galibor be like maybe. True. Have you watched already? It. Welcome to Derry. No, after the first episode I heard good things, but I don't know. It's not. It's horror. Horror is not my favorite thing. I watched it and part 2. I was curious about the story. But a TV show seems longer. I watched Incredible. I love the final episode and I'm excited for season 2. Okay, the show is so good. Really?
It is horror. You want like
Okay.
there's a lot of jump
Yeah, that is my least favorite thing. Like I can take the story, the horror of the story, but the jump scare is something that is the tension. Okay, but I will tell you. For example, you know what I liked, and it was horror. I liked the terror. How many seasons does it have? Two or three? The first season is about a ship lost in the. I always confuse Arctic with. No, it's Arctic, I think. Like the one in the north. Um, the ship gets stuck in the snow, in the on the ice, and then there's a monster outside. But the real monsters are within. You don't have idea how much I cried with the last two episodes. Really. I also liked the second season of The Terror, which was about. It's a completely different story. It's about the Japanese in the United States during uh, World War Two. World War Two. Um, which is an interest. Just by itself is an interesting idea that I had. It never occurred to me. Like, okay, it's Japanese versus the Americans. But following Pearl Harbor, the attack on Pearl Harbor, which we've seen in movies. I had never thought about what about the Japanese immigrants living in America, in the United States, and then they go to concentration camps. Very reminiscent of 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 the ones in Germany, minus the gas chambers. Um, but they're basically put in prison without any sort of. You're Japanese, you go in there. But then there's a bit of course, a bit of supernatural horror mixed in it. I liked it, although they do lean more into, like, you can tell that they wanted to make a horror show, but the guys making it wanted to talk about the Japanese in the United States, and they wanted to get that out of their chests. So I think it was a good mix. I liked it. And a movie that I didn't watch, but I was kind of curious, was Sinners, because it felt a bit like that. Felt a bit like that, but I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's good, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with the option. It's not the option that I want to pick, the one that makes the most sense, but I think it's the one Galivor would say. Getting your parents back sounds dangerous.
That is for Shadowheart to decide. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of Night. I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell. Careful, isn't that thing supposed to be able to kill you? Observe silently. No. Option 1.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
What the hell is this time to get online? I mean, it's late, but it's the time that I usually stream before moving to Sunday mornings. Hello, Demi. All right, I think we can all go to sleep now. No one in camp wants to talk more.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's always happy hour somewhere. What's this? Shadowheart wants to talk. Cadence, hello!
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
Oh.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You're trying to sleep, but you're tired, cold, and have a headache. Well, I can't do anything about the cold or the headache. Maybe get a blanket and some paracetamol. As for getting to sleep, you're in the right place. Just stick to the stream. Christina is an example of the power of the stream. You'll fall to sleep in no time. But you shouldn't fall asleep cold. You might get sick. That was easy. You made Cadence scream for you. No singing redeem out there. I didn't feel like singing. I don't know if it's the time of the day. I actually made some tea to warm up my voice. Oh, I don't know why that thing makes the screen go black. But it's only on the stream. I'm beneath my duvet, which can handle down to minus 30. You might be broken. Why are you cold under that? You're getting sick, maybe. Oh, maybe. Have you taken your temperature? Have you checked if you're because you're not cold. You feel cold, right? You don't have maybe you have a fever. Tell me something I didn't have papers on. I didn't understand that sentence. Tell me something I didn't have papers on. Do you mean you are sick? You told me I was working. Oh. I mean, your thermostat might be stuck. Dare I suggest Char may have had her reasons. No, screw her. She's weird. She's like walk in the dark and try to find your path. Like, what sort of puzzle was that? That was dumb. I don't like Char. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself. You have a lot on your mind, but we have to stay focused. The absolute is still a threat. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that? Do whatever you need. Should I be concerned? What's that? Am I being nosy?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I mean, she seems happy. I knew that as well. It comes with ADHD and estrogen. Oh. Okay. Oh. It makes some sense. Quite the combo, yeah. Uh, get a bunch of cats. They're warm. They can surround you. Log. I saw someone buried in a blanket of cats recently. They didn't seem cold. They will warm your feet and your heart. Although ours just mostly heats my lap, not really my feet. I can go from feeling I'm 40 C to feeling I'm in -10 within a minute. Oh, that is okay. That is a drop. My annoying thing, the weird thing my body does is I will walk 100 meters and be sweaty as hell. I can try to use it for my advantage. Like if I'm cold and I walk a little bit, I'll be very warm. But if I exercise too much, then I'll be completely drenched, and then I have to change different clothes, or I'll take a bath or something. I remember one time we were playing at a family member's house. We were playing Just Dance, and I took 3 baths because I was like, okay, I'm done. And then after taking a bath, they were still playing. I was like, I want to play. It's just one dance, and then I'll be like completely sweat. And trigger my allergy, Jesus, which will trigger me being cold again. Then we know why the sheets are changed daily. I don't change that. I don't sweat that much at night, I think. Unless it's like... And it can happen. Because Christina has a lot of, like, she gets cold. Especially her feet. And she's fine with having too much clothing on the bed. So it can happen that get a bit too warm. But imagine no workouts in bed. Yeah. So Shadowheart. You'll see for yourself soon enough, just leave it. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. Okay, I want to talk about all that's happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations? Estimations. No, I don't think Gelabor would care. Turn to other matters. Join me.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Yes, now I have to sort of recruit all of them again, because sometimes the moth to...
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now.
To have all of them sometimes doesn't work well. Stallion is already part of the team.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High, darling Isabel, is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace.
Calm down.
Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I'd have taken gold over a prayer. Actually, I don't have use for gold at this point. Yeah, there's lots of things happening when you're a woman with ADHD and or autism. Yeah. You know, I every time I open Instagram tells me I have things that I don't really believe that I have. It doesn't say that I have it, but it's like an incredible amount of posts and stuff like, oh, this about the ADHD, mostly. And it's like very relatable, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people would, you know. So I think you can't be diagnosed by Instagram. And the best thing is that the way ADHD affects your changes during your cycle. What do you mean? Best thing is that is the way the way the ADHD affect changes during your cycle. I'm learning. You have to explain it better. Where's the silver light? The moon magic. Yeah. Or I couldn't have done it without you. I feel like that is the one that would lead to the best reward. Where's the silver light? The moon magic. I'm curious. What is he talking about? I'm gonna go with first one because I already made an option that I was not so happy with.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? Yeah.
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay. Still a great deal about... The difference is when the things affect your life so much it becomes a hindrance for you. Can you like if you don't want to go into it, don't, but can you give like a small example? Because I have no experience having ADHD that I know, or being a woman. So let's take your the temperature thing. Okay, okay, you're already going into an example. Great. One part of my cycle I'm feeling hot at all times. Another part I feel immensely cold, and the rest of the time is a mix between them. A mix would be good, right? Because if you mix hot and cold, then you would feel like room temperature. There's still a great deal about you I don't.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Or is it like you feel half hot, half cold? Because I have experience with. Because the other day the cat was sitting on my lap and my lap was hot and my feet were cold. Are you really Selûne's daughter? How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell? You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history. How did that happen?
A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
She is intense. This is the rest of the time. I can go from feeling within a minute. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, you go for like you have at all times cold, at all times hot, or you just change between the two. Hmm. Yeah, that seems annoying. That seems very annoying and uncomfortable.
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
I rarely feel too hot, but I really I prefer I'm just say it. I prefer summer over winter. Um, I handle the heat better than the cold. Like if I'm sweaty, I'm sweaty. Screw it. Like that's the point of being sweaty is to lower your body temperature. But being cold, uh, yeah, you can't. Sometimes you can put more clothes on, but sometimes it doesn't really help depending on the situation. Maybe there's wind and or maybe there's a lot of humidity. And it doesn't. Can't you? It's hard to get warm. I don't like winter as much, especially in Portugal where we don't even have snow. So it like the humidity just stays in the air. Would your mother be willing to do this?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Well, I like that the only option to that is okay.
Shadowheart was no.
It is.
Etheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Because I'm doing the task and then something related. Stuck on the loop. Hold up, I think I missed something. Let's just end the cutscene.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. And yes, sir, no, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
A lot of interesting ladies in this part of the game. It can't be comfortable hugging someone with that much armor. Oh look, it's our fireplace! Christina, look! Okay, our campfire, not fireplace. It's the campfire we made for the skit. What the hell is he doing? Will this cutscene never end? I want to get back to the chat.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Okay. Yeah, I did miss a message. Let's say if you as a non-ADHD use 5% energy on a task like cleaning after cooking, but for an ADHD person you spend maybe 20% energy on it instead. Okay, so it's you get tired faster. When I power through a task, I get way too exhausted. I mean, not sorry, not to that level, but yeah, if you have to power through a task, something you really don't want to do, I do get, my brain gets tired. But I still don't think it's anything like what you might feel. Because I'm doing the task and then something related comes up and I do the side task. No, I think my problem is especially like when we're talking, like on stream and everything. Like the ramifications, like you know, the options of the. It's like I'm trying to say something, and in my head there's like 10 things I want to say at the same time. Then I have to focus and pick one. And sometimes I digress. Sometimes I take like the long route. This is why I prefer writing, and I like streaming because like streaming helps me train this. Because I don't go out much, you know, so I'm lacking in social interactions. And I feel like when I'm with people, I might be weird because I will start talking and then just change subject 3 times before finishing the first one. At least that's how I feel. And like I was saying, I like writing because I can go back and see the train of thought and be like, oh, that's going, no, you really, I end up cutting a lot. You know, I start point A, and I want to go to D. I go A, instead of going A, B, C, D, I go A, B, B2, F, G, H, before going back to C, and then finally D. Um, More or less out of energy by 2 p.m. 1 or 2. I think we're all different, and I often think about this. About our need to rest. Because we have this, oh man, maybe it's out of the Industrial Revolution or something, but it's like it's cookie cutter method, you know. We go to school, it's like 30 kids in a classroom, everyone needs to do the same things, everyone needs to do the same test, everyone has the same amount of time. And I don't think that works. I don't think that's the best way to do it. I don't think that's the best way to do things. And the same thing when I go to the doctor. I felt at times that I'm talking to a doctor and he's like comparing me to the book that he read in when he was studying. Like, oh, you're not that. I've or let me put it another way. I've gone to the how do you say it in English? The eye doctor. I don't even know why they have like a longer name. It's the eye doctor. It's easier to say. And he would tell me, "Nah, you're fine." And it's like, I'm fine compared to who? Because I can see the waiting room, and it's all old people. So if you are comparing me to like 90% of the people from here, yeah, I'm fine because they're like 80 years old. I'm great. Perfect. But am I really for someone my age? Sometimes I wonder. And you know, a doctor doesn't, when he's doing the diagnosis, it's based on probability. It's like, what's the most likely thing that you have, not. But again, I digress. The cookie cutter thing. It's the same with sleep. They tell you, oh, you should sleep 8 hours a day. Okay, but some people maybe don't need 8. Sometimes some people maybe will be fine with 7. And some people might need 9. And maybe some people would be best splitting their sleep in like 2 chunks of 4 hours. Like do 4 hours, then be awake for 8, then sleep another 4, then be awake for 8, you know? Of course we have the sun and the 8 continuous hours. Yeah, that's exactly. Does it need to be continuous? We say yes because we have schedules which are imposed to us, right, by our society and the sunlight. Sometimes I like to think about, you know, Star Trek. They're on a spaceship, in space, and I wonder if that wouldn't be a good place to like let people sleep whenever they want. I got to the eye doctor, but it's the only way, like because of the sun. You can't. For starters, the sun, which is a great factor. Like you sleep better at night. But if you were underground and you could just go to a room and sleep, like, would you sleep 8 hours or would you do like a nap or a big nap at the end of the day? I've also read that if you sleep during the day, if you sleep, for example, 2 hours during the day, then at the end of the day you need less sleep. Well, I've read it. I don't know. I've never tried it. It would take a lot of time, and it's very inconvenient. I got to the eye doctor to get glasses because the normal test doesn't look at light sensitivity. Okay. You shouldn't. Between 7 and 9 is the norm, but you need at least one chunk of 4 hours. The rest you can get through naps. Sleep to the hum of the warp core engines. Yeah, I mean, on a spaceship or underground. I meant the point was to remove the sun from the equation. But you still have the you know, schedules of that are imposed to you. Because you can't take the kids to school at 3 in the morning, right? So I have to sleep more than 7:30 or I'll get cranky. I don't think I get cranky from a lack of sleep. That's Christina thing. Like she gets cranky. Well, mostly lack of food. Don't talk to Christina before a meal if she's hungry. Checking my safety. I think we're good because she has eaten. Unlike a lack of coffee. Yes, that is addiction, Christina. That is called addiction. If I get less than 9 hours, I'm going to be such a pain. Yeah. I think I feel worse if I sleep too much than if I sleep less. You know, that I'll just be sleepy all day. Which makes no sense to me, but you know, it's the way the body works. And I do not nap. I cannot. If I take a nap in the middle of the day, I'll just be confused. If it's just like 30 minutes after lunch or something, I'll be waking. It's gonna ruin my afternoon. I'd rather wait for till the end of the day. If I get coffee, I'm gonna be sleeping. Really? I never drank too much coffee. The first time I did, I spent all night awake. But I was working on something and I was enjoying it. So I think that also was a fact. It was the first time I drank coffee with the purpose of staying asleep. It was the first time I drank a full cup of coffee. But I can't give all the credit to the coffee because I was working on stuff. And I crashed after lunch. My parents were taking me to school after lunch, and I just fell asleep in the car. And it was a 2-minute ride. And that was I was awake, crash. If I am waiting for lunch and see lunch is ready and getting cold, I get very cranky. Interesting. I think the difference is if you cook the lunch. Because if I cook the meal, then suddenly you are very okay with making me wait. For the glory of the bed sores? What? Minus the coffee? What do you mean minus the coffee? It was all about coffee, what she said. If I'm too tired, I need a nap. The call out. Whoopsh. This is a nice view. And I wish I could change. Oh, I can. Alright. What about loot? There's no loot here. But are we close to Baldur's Gate finally? Is that what is it? Wait, is this camp? Astarion wants to talk. How do I get to Astarion? Where do I click? How do I get out of here? Oh god, I'm stuck.
Don't waste a step. What's inside?
I think this is camp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go. Probably this way. Yep. I like the music in this game. Ah, there he is.
Always makes my day better.
Fable makes fun of me needing coffee in the morning, but Fable is zombie in the morning as well. But I'm happy most of the time.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperious soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Yeah, but sleepy and cranky are different things. Like I see the value of a new day. You know? It's like, oh, a few more hours I can do things. Yeah. I have to move in the morning, super well rested. I get out of bed and be productive, even if it's 6 a.m. or super tired and I don't want to leave bed or do anything at all. Yeah, no, I'll be tired in bed and be like, I have to do things, and then I'll get up. I don't remember being well rested. It's sad, but it's true. I don't remember the last time that no, actually I do. I think I was like 15 or something. Then I went to bed, closed my eyes, and woke up, and I was like, "Oh, that was a really nice night." It was a long time ago. I eat responsibilities. It sounds as if you envy him. Not a bad place to be. We need to stop him yesterday. Do you think we can defeat him? Are we strong enough?
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
But yeah, when I wake up, I either have like go back to sleep, turn to the other side, and enjoy the warmth a little bit more, or but mostly I get up motivated by things that I have to do, and I wouldn't say excitement, but wanting to see them done. So you'd kill to take that power from him, the others bound to the ritual. I don't know. Raphael said the ascension was lethally diabolical. You can pull it off. We hardly know anything about the ritual. So you'd take that power from him. Of course you would. The others bound to the ritual?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Damn right. Killer isn't worthy of respect. Damn right.
We'll be glorious, both you and I. You'll have your day too. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
This Saturday I baked and understandable and decorated 62 cookies like a mad woman. I was really motivated and they were all ready by Sunday. Nice. Nice. You know, when I have to do things, this is my engineer brain. When I have to do things repeatedly, I don't like to do the same thing over and over. I don't know why, but I never did. When I was a kid, I would watch a movie one time and I'll be like, it's watched, it's done. We have VHS tapes that I watched once. What's the point of getting a VHS tape and watch it once? I don't know, but I would rarely put it on twice. Of course, when we were kids, on TV, they would have the same thing over and over. Maybe that's where it comes from. Maybe that's why. I wanted to watch the cartoons, but then at some point they would be repetitive. How many times did Sick put on Dragon Ball? A million, probably. At this point, it's just get to the end, look back. So I was never a fan of like do the thing that Christina does. Like of course there's a degree of variety. She does customized stuff. There was we did the Marauders maps, and besides wrecking my hands with the chemicals, and having to stop doing it, it was also wrecking my mind because Christina would be like, "Oh, someone else ordered a Marauders map," and I'd be like, "Oh my god, not another one," because it was just repetitive. It was just the same thing over and over. I can't. I start doing the engineer thing, which is like, okay, how can I improve this process? How can I make it faster? How can I, you know, not create a machine, but like, can I make a stamp out of it that is easier to just, it's done? That's the way my mind works. If it's something that I do on PC, can I make a script do it? I've even for cosplay, I often make tools. Like I have to do this thing this way. Okay, instead of doing it a million, I'll create. I'll make a template or something, or and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. I've made molds for things that I made just once. But always with the idea that, yeah, if I have to do this more than one time, I don't want to have to do it more than one time. So I'm here now, I'll prepare things so that if I have to repeat it, it's easier next time. I feel that with the cookies. I feel like if I have to repeat the design, I get bummed. Yeah, I would I know what could we do there? Like you can't 3D print. Like I don't think 3D print is very safe for food stuff. I know that there's ways, but if you could make like a silicone mold, for example, that you could put the like the colors in the right places and then like put the cookie or put it on top of the cookie. I don't know if that would work. But this is how I work. If I had to do what you do, like make 62 cookies that look the same, I would start thinking of how can I improve this process. All the time I'm doing like 62 cookies, I'm thinking, nope, I cannot do this again. How can we? It's not even about being faster. It's just how can I not have to do this again? um, but I'm sure there's gotta be a way to make silicone molds, maybe for that purpose, for cooking. It doesn't even have to be heated up because it's just for the uh, glazing. Yeah. I have 6 different designs. On the second half of the patch, I inverted the colors. Oh, okay. You did a twist. You twist change things up. That's good. I like the idea of cosplay commissions for that reason because you can make different things. The problem is I'm not very good at estimating costs, and I am also not very good at saying this is enough. Um, Especially when someone is paying for a cosplay commission, I'm like, I feel like I have to do my best. Um, because it's that person is paying for something, and I don't want to deliver something that I'm not like that I can see flaws in. It's very hard for me to be like, this person is not paying me enough to take care of this. It's like and it ends up not being feasible or viable as financially because I'll be working way too much for whatever I charge. I don't think so. You have to pipe the royal icing every time. Hmm. There are stencils and you can even print on cookies, but the 3D lines, the textures, those are what makes a cookie. I see. You would see, right? That's the point. Even if it looked good, you would look at them and be like, they're all the same. Therefore, they're like machined. So it's not the same. It's not the same thing. I think I get it. Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn. I promise. We'll find. Yeah, that's the way. Information will be useful.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. Yeah.
Am I supposed to sleep?
events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Well, I want this to be free of this parasite. I will do what is necessary to make that happen. I will succeed where the Chosen will fail. I will dominate the world. That is the option for Galivor. I've seen cookies. What is the difference between what is royal icing? You mentioned it before. The cookies are fast but boring. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saved Baldur's Gate. Someone comes out, do what feels right.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
The
We're under attack. Help me.
You lifted harborer.
On my way.
is the layer of sugar on top of the cookie. Oh, okay.
Now this is my happy place. Got it.
Can I shoot someone? Ah, it's too far away. Had to reload, they were delayed as hell. I was also noticing some delay before. But I had Chrome open and it was I think it was hogging the resources. Dare you, who was that? Gale. Damn! They are hitting
Fight your way
hard!
to the portal. I need your help.
What? Guardian of Faith. Right here. Is that it? Well, fourth, yes.
It's sorcery.
What was that?
Holding back.
Oh, that was not what I intended to do.
Where do I go from here?
Victory awaits.
Oh, just one. Or Orpheus.
Let's find some prey.
No escape.
So they're spawning from the portal. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope not, because they're very hard. Damn.
Come quickly.
They hit a bunch of
I
times.
can't do this without you.
Take two.
I speak, they burn.
Let's see, what can I do here? There's one there, one there. I wonder if I can take that one out with a firebolt. I mean, you would have to roll really well for that to happen.
Battle favors the fearless. Another fight. Let's go.
God damn it. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
But take out at least one. I think one is gone. I am death, and then she misses. 1 time, 2 times. You're not great death, I can tell you. Finally. I'm afraid to go there. That is nice. Okay. She's a little death. Oh, I don't like that. What was that? Starion? Okay.
Eat it.
Come on. Oh man, she had to roll 13 and roll 12.
Spill some blood.
A tad bit. She did well. She did well. I'm gonna... How many more are there? There's at least 2, right? I think. Ah, it's too far away. 33%. 35. 65. That's not bad. It's not bad. Oh come on! He was at 6. Now he's at. How is that? Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Close at hand.
Okay. Okay.
Hurry, or we will all become
Everyone heal. Okay. Now that son of a. Okay, he's. Ooh, I could the Guardian of Faith again. That one. That's the spell that killed the first one. It's really nice. I like it. 5. Let's see if a fireball. Nope, that's the one. Okay. Split my shots here. The more tries I have, the more. Oh, I wasted guiding bolt.
Holding back.
How many are there? Like a bunch? I think there's just 2 more. Yay! Got 1 more. Okay, one left.
Again.
At this. Okay. Oh, do I have to attack the portal? No, it can't be. Doesn't make any sense.
I will ascend.
Can't do anything. Looks like the portal needs to be taken down.
stomach drops. Your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to splinter.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you yield!
I don't like this.
Join me. Thrall.
What? Okay, but the question is, where did I go wrong? Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind is, did I take too many long rests? And it kind of... Did I make a bad choice somewhere? Like, is this the big brain finding... Is connecting to the tadpoles, right? Do I have to take out the portal faster? But the thing is, like, these guys that are attacking, I don't think they are the... They said for Orpheus, and they also said that we were they mentioned the fact that we had tadpoles in our brains.
Be quick. Let's have a little fun.
Watch this. Tactical.
Tadpole scum!
See? Tadpoles come. Jesus.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Fight your way to the portal. Wait, is that what she said? Wait, can I see the dialogue? I fixated on the portal. Yeah, what did she say? She said something about the portal. Can't see. That's combat log. Oh, wait. What was it? Dialogue. No, that's not it. Zell. No. Okay, but now Gale is down. Okay, I think to find my way to the portal. Okay, maybe this is timed. I have a certain amount of time, but maybe I don't need to defeat them, but I need to at least have everyone get there. do anything because it just got up. Huh. Can I shove this? Because if I try to move, he'll attack. Whichever way I try to go, I cannot disengage, but I can push him. Push the bish. Yeah! Oh, he got up. Like, what was that for? It served no purpose. Okay, I can go around. Great. This is great. Hide behind Will or something.
The blade will not bend.
Yeah, you have 3 turns. Where did you see 3 turns? In 3 turns you're toast. Or did you Google that? There's the chat. What? Oh! Yeah, no one escape the port. No wonder I didn't see that. Okay. I can just use my most powerful spells. Try to eliminate these dudes. 1, 2. Target's too far. Maybe save this 1 turn. Next turn I'll use that. What can I do? Weakening strike. Balance. Missed? Of course he missed. Okay.
No choice but to keep going. Don't waste a step.
There's another dude, right? There were 3. Wait. Initially there were 3. Where are they? 1, 2. There are more coming, probably. Problem is, the way to escape is the way they are coming from.
Time to strike.
Okay, if he attacks, he gets attacked as well. So I think I'm gonna endure. Maybe I can try shoving. No. I mean, it didn't have to be a critical hit. God damn it.
My path be true.
I need to open up here. What is this? Raise a fire. Raining kiss. Lay a deadly kiss upon a... I mean, strange strategy. But invalid target. Well, it doesn't kiss. Why is it invalid? I don't know. A lot of sense. I will use this. I guess it's advantage. This one is almost. Focus on that one. I'll move here. What? What? What happened? Someone die? No. Everyone's alive. Everyone's alive. We're friends of Orpheus. We like Orpheus. That's... He didn't consent. Oh. Karlach is this far back, I thought? No, Karlach is there. Oh.
Time to move.
You were charmed by the guy who came from the portal. No, I charmed him. Yeah, he was like out of the portal and I was like, hey. I was like, okay, I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking the frog lady instead. I still do this? Huh? It's like a lot of movement. Sure you can do that? Well, he can. I think that's tadpole power. Oh my! Oh, he's really. Astarion really wants to get out of here. He's really going for it. Not enough movement. Yeah. Figured.
Ready for another round?
Soldier.
Right. God dang it! I hate missing! That's how it's done. Well, it just pushed me closer to the... Wait, is he alive? Astarion's alive. What the hell? I need to somehow freeze that guy. Transform a creature into a harmless sheep. Can I? 25%, that's not too bad. Yay! Success!
Heading there.
Hey Edgar, come here often. Do you often come by the through this portal? Hmm?
Battle of wits. Good move.
No, no way.
Please help me.
It said harmless sheep. Harmless. Words have meaning. God damn it. Harmless means it cannot harm you. What the fuck? I mean, come on. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. What? What?
Come
No, there's two.
quickly.
Why did
I
he fall?
can't do this without you.
I don't think we're gonna make it in. No, I'm not sure. You know what? Roasted sheep. That sheep. Should have done that before. I mean, Asterion can make it.
Victory awaits.
I mean, if anyone can jump. Oh, all you need is one? I thought I had to get all of them there.
That orb's going to blow, and soon.
Freaking frog ninjas. Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
If I had known it was just one, you know what? I feel very tempted to go back and just make one of them sprint to the thing, because now my team is all messed up. I thought I had to fight the dudes. Get everyone that, you know, screw it. Like, Lizelle alone can make it. But that sheep spell, I liked it. Okay, my dude, you're gonna run. You're gonna run like hell. First of all, actually, you can turn invisible. But only for 2 turns.
Let's go.
But this guy, he can run. He can run a lot. In 1 turn. He was the furthest away.
Knees high.
Did she jump? Because this door is away.
All right.
Get there fast. And he has no way of knowing that. Okay.
Tadpole scum!
It's getting late. Oh yeah, it
Fight
is a
your
little
way
bit.
to the portal. I need your help. Have to keep going.
I'm gonna save the spell slots. But bye Sari, thank you for stopping by, thank you for being there. And have a good night.
give in.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
What a waste of that. Jesus.
This. Under their noses.
Cannot take much more. Wounds, too much to bear.
Christ. Okay, they're taking them all out. That was better. I should have saved before. This is not better. I thought it would be easier. Just rush the... They attacked 50 times!
I can't do this without you.
Okay, I have the spell slots at least. Everyone's... Everyone's messed up. I thought it would be better. Can only be used outside of combat. Are we in combat? No. What does it do actually? Heal all allies you can see. Okay.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Maybe the game will go easier on me, considering now that completely beaten up. So.
Friend of Gake.
Maybe I should have been stealthier. What's that? Shadow Heart. Oh. Yeah, I should have been stealthier.
Heating up. Covered. Swift and lethal.
There are two of them. Oh, Shadowheart is dead. Never mind then. I wanted to end the game in a place where I could play off stream, but this is not it.
Gate. Be cleansed.
Chicken dash. Should have saved before Joe. It was dumb. And I threw the healer into that. Okay, get back. Damn it. What a stupid choice.
This is gonna feel good.
It doesn't feel that good.
This is good.
I want to throw a good fireball there.
Still breathing, despite everything.
But with that probability, it feels like a waste of a spell.
I don't fancy their chances.
It's much better now. Still, it doesn't deal as much damage as I would hope. Maybe they have like defense or something. Moon shield, what is that? Should inspect my targets more often. Moon shield, protected by the light of the moon lantern. Yeah, the curse does not affect this entity. Okay.
Battle favors the fearless.
I mean, that's gonna cost them a little movement at least. Oh no. Oh wow, what did I do?
someone inside out.
Really, it's really weird. Like, it's 2 damage, 5 damage, 2 damage, and then 20 out of nowhere. I do not understand.
Nothing will stand in my way.
But this lady...
It's not over. Come to the skull.
It's too much to bear.
It's close at hand. What's hiding here?
Lots of brains. I don't blame the frog people. They're killing the bad ones. They think they're bad, and they have a reason to think so, because we do have tadpoles in our brains.
Need to find a way forward.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oh, I heard it the first time. Everyone's alive. Check, check, check. Everyone, we're 7. Okay. By the way, Christina, there's a TV show we haven't watched from Critical Role. Mighty Nine. That's what I call brain injury. Yeah. Punch him.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
The twist.
Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say. Yeah, that seems like the most sensible option. This is the battle you were fighting? I don't believe you. You're a mind flayer. Prove.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Where is it? Try to read the mind flayer's thoughts. It's gonna be hard, right? Oh, not at all. I have guidance? Guidance, please? Yes. 20! Critical success! Give it to me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly
into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight! Together, we can turn the tide.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Fast. I need healing.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
I wonder if this is the... This is the right choice.
Destroy
So that's sword fuse. Okay. But okay, so he says the squid says he's the source of the protection. The game, I'm gonna be a little bit meta here, but the game seems to be pushing me to follow the squid. Because I rolled a critical success and it was like, yeah, do what I say. Which wouldn't be, which wouldn't make a lot of sense. If it was the wrong choice, like you know, we rolled well. Then again, rolling well only indicates the success of what you want to do, not that you get rewarded. I feel very tempted to disobey the squid. It was very pushy.
Quickly.
Oh, there's another one. I didn't see it. I think this is a good point to end the stream, but before I do, I want to see what happens if I break the stones.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
I see. not even gonna save. Or I can save, I can save. And this is a battle for another day. Let me see if there's someone on to raid. I am very curious if the squid is telling the truth. Oh, Biaka's on. Okay, we're raiding Biaka. I turned on the browser and immediately it slowed down so much. Alright, the raid is on. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I did. The game is always... so we're about to raid Biaka, who's playing Digimon something. And... yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the music and then we'll go. Bring our best behavior. Let's continue to have fun with Biaka on our stream. Alright, bye-bye! Have a good night and a great week. Bye!